Now, immortal life was one of the beliefs of alchemy. They definitely believed that there were in the world a few individuals who had solved the mystery of alchemy. The alchemists pointed out that the beginning of the alchemical experiment was, of course, to remove all friction from life. By friction we mean wear and tear. A large part of the energy we use today we waste. We are not taking care of this mysterious vitality that comes to us. Worry, fear, anxiety. All of these use up part of this alchemical nutrition that is constantly being made within ourselves. So the alchemist, first of all, declared that the master of all arts was God. The deity brings forth the seed, the plant, the flower, and the fruit. So the beginning of all things is to recognize that the first operation is a transmutation of physical factors, elements, and properties. In other words, purification. If it's mercury, it must be purified. If it is sulfur, it must be purified. If it is salt, it must be purified. And if it is man, he must be purified. Everything begins with the purification or the removal of the dross, which limits the value and limits the survival of elements, principles, and substances. So we start with the concept of a pure material with which to work. He might assemble it under certain aspects of planets. He might wait until the moon shines upon the water before he uses it in his test tubes. He must purify, first of all, by gathering his materials from pure sources. These pure materials, having been found, become the basic elements with which to work. The alchemist must first purify his own body and his own nature. Because actually all the purification in man, all the integration and organization of his abilities and capacities, all the improvement of his nature through learning, through meditation, through contemplation, all of these things lead up to, contribute to, and make possible a final internal illumination. The final secret has to come from inside. Unless the individual is true to this basic principle, he cannot hope to advance in the cause of spiritual alchemy. Therefore, everything has to be refined until the soul of itself is available. And in man it is his own soul. And until this is available, he labors in vain.